A program's successes are built on the foundations laid early in the process. For the Towson University women's volleyball team, that was the case leading up to the team's historic run through the 2019 season. At the end of the 2017 season, the Tigers collected their first ever win during the postseason, knocking off Colgate in 5 sets during the NIVC tournament in Hamilton, New York. After an up-and-down 2018, the Tigers reached the semifinals of the CAA tournament, falling to the eventual champion Hofstra in 5 sets. A regular season loss in 5 sets against Coastal Carolina proved to be the catalyst for the 2019 team, sparking a 23-match winning streak en route to the CAA title and the first-round win over American University in the NCAA tournament.
It was just kind of an unspoken agreement, like, that can't happen again. Like, that's not what we're about. That's not how Towson plays. We're finishers. We fight till the end. And I think it was just this unspoken acknowledgement around the whole locker room. Like, we don't even need to say it. Everyone knows, like, that's not it. So I think we slept on it, came back, and the rest went from there.
After topping James Madison in sweeping fashion during the CAA tournament, the Tigers learned of their first-round opponent. After arriving at Rec Hall for the NCAA tournament showdown, the Tigers went through their warm-up same as always.
At first, it was a little bit of the David and Goliath mentality. Like, we're like, okay, for a lot of us, like, none of us had ever been there before. Like, okay, this is a brand new experience in the NCAA tournament for all of us. But we knew how well we had done in regular season, and so we had to find the mentality that it doesn't matter who's across the net from us, we're going to play the game we know how to play.
As expected, it was a battle throughout as the Tigers took the first set 25-23. American battled back to tie the set 1-1 after a 25-15 decision. Towson bounced back in the third for a 25-22 win. Olivia Finkel controlled the action with 14 kills through 3 sets. Late in the fourth set, American rallied back to tie the match, setting up a dramatic 5th and deciding set.
We were still under the mindset that the game was definitely in our control because in the sets we lost, we just didn't play well. And so we knew that if we wanted that 5th set, we were going to have to step up the way that we were playing, but we definitely knew we were capable of beating them because we'd shown it twice already in previous sets.
Towson trailed early before rallying back to win 15-12 and advance to the second round for the first time in program history, setting off a huge celebration both on the court and in the locker room.
It was like 3 different waves. So it was the first wave, we all go in, we're screaming, we're yelling, getting water all over each other, like, so exciting. And then we're kind of like waiting for the coaches and we're like, do we keep cheering? And then Don comes in, we do it again. So we do that and then they leave and we do it again. And then Doc the Tiger was there and he comes in and does his whole thing. And it was really exciting.
It was a win for the Tigers that started several years prior as prior Tigers laid the groundwork and a team gelled to make history.